Well, well, well. Here we go again. Ni hao ma. Hello to you as well. Hope you've been having a fine Saturday evening. Or Saturday evening. A fine start to the weekend. Hello, lovable poner. Baby Grug rizzed up Bastila Sean? Aw, nah, bruh. Oh no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing the brain rot so early. Wallahi, bro. Not the Rizzler. I guess we are the Rizzler. Fuck. I mean, everyone was saying I should do Trask for this stat. I should have it be Trask. So, is Trask the Rizzler? Baby Trask Ulgo? Baby Ulgo? I just ate pepperoni jalapeno pizza. That does sound pretty damn good, actually. Also, welcome to the stream, Orange and Jaden Smith. Long live the Rizzler. Get Norded. Oh, we gotta do Kalo Nord now? Is Kalo Nord the Rizzler, actually? Trask or Kalo, though? Who's got more Rizz? My boy. No, be a Gungan? I don't think they have those. This is Trask's time. So, I'm hearing Trask. I'm hearing Gungan. I'm seeing Kalo Nords in the chat. Let's focus on what the class should be. I'm thinking it's just Soldier all the way, because stealth is useless, and the extra armor class Scoundrel gets isn't really that helpful. Sneak attacks would actually be pretty good with Charisma, because Charisma makes force powers better. So there is an argument for that. My concern is that the early game will be ass. And if we're already CCing people with like Force Wave or whatever, we don't even need sneak attacks. We can just ball. We can just Force Wave, one hit, Force Wave, weave with Soldier. I think that may be the play. We just play Soldier. Like we usually do. Nord is a short king, but Trask is a wholesome God damn it. A wholesome Chungus. The Rizzler is a scoundrel. Soldier for Trask realism. See, there's... As long as it's not Scout, honestly, it's fine. We did play Soldier last time, though, so... I don't know. I think I want the HP of Soldier. We're gonna have no HP this time around, like, at all. I'm wondering if I should even be able to use the Toughness feat. It doesn't increase your con, but it does increase your HP, which is a dimension of con. So I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I think we're okay with that. If we do Scoundrel, I think it'll be fine if we do it. Let's play some Scoundrel. Why not? Why not? Now, obviously, only Rizz. Everything else doesn't matter. We're gonna reduce everything else. Let's, what can I... Whatever, we'll just dump into... We'll dump into those. I'm pretty sure removing those won't be any problem in the save editor. We can increase Persuade, actually. I think it would be totally fair if we increase Persuade by 1 each level up. Because that is actually governed by Charisma. So I think it's okay for us to have Persuade. That's fair. Feats, though... We'll say Toughness is okay. I think it's fine. Oh, God, 5 HP, though. If it's unbearable, I'll just restart. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Cholsum Hungus. No, bro. Scoundrel does have the most Rizz, and Scoundrel can actually use Persuade, so it makes sense. It makes sense. If Scoundrel Kalo, Scout is God's gift to women, true. 1 HP or base HP. I think we're gonna have like 4 HP at the start of the game. We'll see what happens. If only mogging was a feat. Too bad this isn't an Obsidian game where Persuade is always the answer. If only, right? If only. Shit, does that actually mean that we have to ignore HP over Rizz feats? We've got, like, empathy. Shit, do we have to focus on empathy whenever we can get it? I think we have to. Even though it's a gigantic waste, because no one needs that much persuasion. Let's not. Let's just use HP. Alright. So, what terrible, awful name are we concocting for Trask here? Is Trask Ulgo a certified empath? I'm pretty sure he's omnipotent, so I believe empath is under that blanket. Hello there. Hello, Dralium. Welcome. This is the run I've been waiting for. Mike Hunt. Wow. No, we're playing Trask, so we can't be that silly. Frank Rizzo. I can't think of any like Rizz related puns for Trask Ulgo. All the Rizz and you still can't get more than 10% for the arena. Sigh. Sag indeed. Noah guy, Trask Rizzo, Rizzler, Trask logo, Rizz Ulgo, Rizz Mug, Trask Ulcomb. Clearly have to be melee. Trask Fulgo, Rizz Ulgo. Yeah, I can't think of anything like Trask Moggo or I don't know. I don't think there's any clever puns I can come up with the Gen Z, Gen Alpha slang. Wait. Traskicular? Clavicular? Traskicular? It's a little scuffed. Clavicular, traskicular, ulgicular? No, it's kind of... I think it's fine. I think we just go with it. Trask the ultimate. Travicular. Travicular. How can I butcher this? I'm just looking how this looks at. I'm looking at just the word in my separate tab here. I'm just seeing how I can look at this. I'm concocting something. Hold on. Hear me out. Traviculogo. Traviculolgo. Traviculolgo. I think we got it. I think that's it. Traviculolgo. Traviculolgo. I think we got it. I think that's it. That's the one. That's the one, baby. Hotel Trivago. Trasciolo. Stream has peaked. Truly. It's not getting better than this. Mogdo Bogdo. Yo, we gotta get Mogdo Bogdo in a new movie. Famous brother of Ogdo Bogdo. Spawn of Ogdo, Mogdo. Alright, you know the rules. You know how we doing this. It's time to go to the save editor. Nickname's Trav, cause I ain't saying that over and over. Fair enough, honestly. One sec. Gotta push some buttons. Alright, buttons are pressed. We gotta set ourselves to 21 Rizz. And everything else at 0. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. Sorry, we just set that back to 21. Not 212. That'd be really funny, though. 21 Rizz. Sound set. Does Trask have his own sound set? Guys. What? He doesn't? This is bullshit. Trask does not have his own sound set. We'll go with Republic Officer, because why not? Trask has his own portrait, doesn't he? Yes! Let's go! Amazing, alright. Unique Trask logo? Yes! Amazing. Treviculolgo. How about we just call him Vicky? Vicky from fucking Fairly Odd Parents. Alright, I'm kind of scared of what our HP is about to be when I load back into the game. So, wish Treviculolgo luck, chat. Are we a changeling who steals Trask's face? Yes, precisely. Spoilers for the rest of the playthrough. Persuade, persuade, persuade. Oh! No! We killed him! Oh, it's tragic. We fucking killed him, chat. He's dead. Hey, Vicky, you're oh so icky. Gonna do an alt. Oh, he's... Yeah, I know, man. I know, I'm aware. Trask missing, no. Somebody screenshot this. This goes hard, feel free to screenshot. Yes. Yeah, could you repeat that? I didn't get it. He died for our sins. This playthrough is a sin. The tutorial is a fever dream of Trask seeing himself in the mirror as a roommate. Trask is actually Revan. Amazing. I knew it all along. Now his Eldritch fourth wall powers are unleashed like a genie from a bottle. It is how it is. Alright, unfortunately, or fortunately, if you enjoy guns. Oh, 3 HP? That's... ugh. If we took the feat that gives us 1 more HP, we would have 2 HP as a scoundrel. Oh, that's so ass. And our saves are in... Well, reflex. No, it's pretty ass. Oh my god. Not the 6-7! Which Trask is Smeagol and which is Gollum? I think we're Smeagol. We're Treviculolgo. We are the demon on his shoulder, bro. We just taken his identity. Smeagol has won the argument. Doesn't Trask's head show up in SWTOR? Yes, it does. So, no, it's not Trask's. It's not Trask's head. It's Darth Bandon's head. Very different. They pickled Darth Bandon's head because they killed our king, Treviculolgo.
Okay, let's move.
God damn it, I was gonna make you play Scout. I don't know, man, we have 3 HP, so you may have your chance. I think we have to continue. Wait, he got his head back. He's fine. He's safe. He's okay, guys. He got his head back. We're all right. Look at us. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Darth Brandon. Rizz or Rizz not. There is no try. It's like a starfish. The head got cut off and grew a clone. It's the Trask fish. Which one is the original? Probably the one named Traviculolgo. Twin Olgo. New Hideo Kojima game. Metal Gear Solid. Twin Olgos. I'm pretty sure not a single build we do is gonna be good. Because we have no HP. We can't shove guns in people's faces. I think we're just gonna have to use grenades and skip as much of Terrace as possible so we can get our force powers. I think that's just gonna have to be what happens. I'm at work right now watching the stream. I'm gonna get yelled at. Don't get in trouble on my behalf. Please stay employed. Do not let me get you in trouble. Whoever sends this racing game gift is a true goat, holy cow. The racing game gift? Are you saying you were gifted the new Forza? Is that what was happening? Is that what was going on? Tell your boss about the glory of Traviculolgo. So true. With his name, I'm assuming the point is that he mogs his way to victory. Yes. Correct. You're right. Also, damn! Trask kinda got that shit on, bro. Look at the Tims. I didn't know he could be this fresh. Holy shit. Star Wars Galactic Racer. That gifting where the 6-7 came from. There's one that's $250. Oh my god, I didn't know. So the racing gift is $250. Got it. That would be goated indeed. I don't think I've ever gotten a donation that big. Trask is so fine. Early 2000s drip. What happens at Dark Brandon if they both go and die? That's a good question. We're about to see what happens. Anyway, just 1 out of 3 HP. Again, letting you guys just see that and digest that. Bomb. Good thing I technically have 39 HP, seeing as, you know, me and Trask are the same person. We deal 2d6 damage. We have 39 HP. I can't lie. I can't lie. After witnessing the models, I think I can only play female Revan. Dude, I get it. I understand. I have seen the female Revan models. They have the largest hips ever. I don't know why they did it, but I'm glad they did. Makes male Revan look like a tiny little twink in comparison. Hello, what are you doing? I am playing KOTOR with only one statistic, and that statistic is charisma. We have 3 HP, and we're Trask Olgo. That is what we're doing. Does Trask mog clavicular? Honestly, bro, if you put him through one of those, like, mog detectors or whatever, where you compare 2 faces, and, like, it analyzes with AI or whatever, I think Trask would mog, for sure. Easily. Oppo Rensis is the hottest Star Wars character. Isn't that the old man Jedi from prequels? I don't know, man. I'm kind of leaning toward, what's-his-face? Oppo Francis is cool, but what's the name of the dude with the long neck from The Phantom Menace? I was literally talking about him like last stream. Yarel Poof. I think Yarel Poof has just got more appeal, in my opinion. Yeah, the old Snake Man, I remember. I'm really tempted, but I actually have to stop my tier 3 monkey payments until I get a job in New Zealand. Yeah, no worries. No need to give me any more money. Focus on you, boo. The Kiwis are in the chat. You detect Australians? New Zealanders? Or is this an actual Kiwi thing? Or do I have birds in my chat?
The bridge is...
Hey, man. I'm just gonna use my bare hands. And then switch to my gun. To trick Trask into thinking I listened. I did not. What a charming main character. With that face. We've got a 100% chance of holding off Darth Bandon when you try to get to the escape pods. It's true. Trask Ulgo does have a 100% survival rate this playthrough. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. It's just the way it is. We are living. We are surviving the Bandon menace. Not a big fan of Bandon, by the way. I don't like him. I may have to like stack dueling for AC. 'Cause I don't think we're gonna have the HP to cut anything out here, bruh. I may have to stack the dueling. It's gonna be ass, it's gonna be really bad, but I think it's better than nothing. I think it's just what we're gonna have to deal with. 6 HP, let's go, yay. We currently have the AC of a character with above average dex and no clothes on. Let's go, dude. As dumb as it is, we are just gonna have to stack AC, because we just can't stack HP otherwise, really. No, she's in New Zealand now. Yes. New Zealander. If I could directly control where a gift sub goes, I'd cover you. YouTube being random with gift subs is still weird. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't figured that out yet.
Something behind here.
Bro just called Aussies Kiwis. I hope he's good with spiders.
Try to hold him off. You get to the escape pod.
I'm an American, man. I don't know what everyone calls each other. Doesn't Trask have a 50% survival rate since only one half gets out, or does the soul transfer? Yeah, the soul transfers. Press F for 10 joules. Thank you, Crow, I appreciate it. The F button has indeed been pressed. Press F for Trask Prime. We don't even need YouTube Prime anymore, we need Trask Prime, bro. Twitch Prime, we need Trask Prime. One-on-one duels is a form of persuasion. You can persuade them to die by your hand. Another press F. Thank you, Mijan Chi. What are jewels? They are another way to donate. I don't know how to like access them, but it's like how Twitch bits work. It's YouTube jewels. You can donate a certain amount and it'll show a badge depending on the bits you donate, the jewels. So it could be a 6-9, it could be a press F. It depends on the amount, but it counts as donation. The gift icon instead of super chat, yeah, they're polished gemstones. Can't wait to see Max Rizz versus Mata the Hutt. I don't know if we're gonna survive that long. Let's see this real fight we're gonna do right now. Thank you very much, Small, for becoming a member for 1 month. Cool Primate. Highly appreciate it. Your support is very appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, let's observe the Trask Ulgo in fight range. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! On average, every hit will kill you. I believe it. Well, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Let's give it another go, guys. We got healing. We actually oh, we don't. What? Oh my god, Whiz modifier! It's only Whiz modifier! We don't have Charisma modifier on healing. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I thought we had charisma modifier and healing. That's my bad. Ha. Alright, it's fine. We got this. We clutch. We clutch. We clutch. No. No. GG easy for 20 jewels. Thank you, Crow. This is gonna be a long one. Bro got no way. Hey, Legend, how are you today? Doing well, SNES. How are you this Saturday evening? Well, I would hope. Does charisma affect how much damage companions deal? No. Unfortunately not. That is a New Vegas thing. Animation cancel, or is melee damage just not worth? Melee damage, I don't have melee damage. 1d6 with a blaster pistol. The longsword, it's 1d8, but it's actually lower. I think it gets subtracted a bit because of my negative strength. I could animation cancel this guy if I just don't want to throw grenades. We'll see what we can do. We've got tech. We've got options. It's just miserable. I think I'm just gonna have to throw some grenades. I'm good, we had a barbecue for dinner. Very nice. How do I use jewels? Please, I must spam 6-7. No, please stop. Thank you, Mijanchi and Kuro. Just got back into playing Star Wars Galaxies on the Legends emulator. Heck yeah, dude. I gotta play Galaxies one day, it'd be kinda cool. Does charisma mean companions... Does charisma run mean companions are allowed? Like, it makes sense that you Rizz everyone to do the fighting for you. I was actually going to do this run as, like, a hut-only run. Like, I use a hut model, walk around. I was going to do a similar run in that vein, where companions do all the fighting for me, and I just do nothing. So I think just to keep that run separate, we'll not do that. I think for this run, I'm just going to have to leverage grenades. A lot of grenades. A lot of grenades. And hope for good rolls on damage. See, look at that. That's just lucky. That's just lucky, baby. Now we're gonna have to hope for high rolls on these two guys in here. The early game is just gonna be total ass until we become Jedi. That's just how it's gonna be. We don't get drugs. We don't get boosts. We don't get none, really. Alright, we got our high roll for that guy. Need our high roll on this guy. Nice. Nice. Alright. And we've got another grenade ready for when we go to Terrace. Alright, Clanker, you got this, bro. 1 GG easy for every death. Oh, no. Started playing Jedi Survivor again. Game is peak. Deluxe Edition was worth it. Oh, hell yeah. That's another game I need to put on my list. And play the first game in its entirety. I played the first game a little bit when I had my Xbox One, but never really finished it. I think the controls really messed me up. We'll have to see how it plays on PC one of these days. Maybe if Binks Magnus comes into my chat one of these days, I could ask him for advice, because I know he does a lot of challenge runs for Jedi Survivor. Can't wait for the Sarah Sith fight, Softlock. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to fighting the Sith Governor at all. But look at we're Trask. We're Trask Golgo. Not seeing on desktop, can I see it on mobile? Yeah, YouTube is trying to, like, push this vertical streaming model. They're trying to beat TikTok instead of beat Twitch. I don't know why, in specific, they are being hostile toward TikTok. Maybe it was due to the whole kerfuffle where they were going to ban TikTok, and the US government told YouTube, hey, step it up. This Chinese software is beating our ass or something. But, I don't know. They're in more of a hurry to be on the vertical market than they are the desktop and TV market, based off of the features that are not copying Twitch enough. More so against TikTok. Can't get gift subs or bits right. Yeah, ideally you have to fight the droid in the Volker base for those plasma grenades. Yeah, I think that won't be too bad, because I'll have the Ichani fiber armor. It'll just be a little annoying. I'll just need to, like, really be careful with that. Like, throw ion grenades and shit. We'll get there when we get there, hopefully. Alright, Karth, buddy. Hombre. I can't steal his gun. Not yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll take it. Very soon.
Right, you alien scum.
Just found 18 beers one day after expiration at work. That means they are free to take. Big win. I tried to, like, get expired food at my last job. Like, they had laws or regulation against it, though, so they said, hey, you can't take this expired chocolate, we're gonna throw it out, bro. It was tragic. Seems like a whole waste, but, you know, is what it is. Alright. What can we get done without much violence? We can help Dia. That's easy. That's a persuasion. That's a persuasion-related quest, so that's big. Huge, even. You can't tell them you're throwing away, then toss it in your car. Yeah, I think the big problem with the law there is that people would, like, resell expired or no longer being sold items, and it became a big problem at the place I used to work. That's probably, like, a regulation everywhere, if I had to guess. But just try not to get in trouble, alright? Alcohol can expire? Isn't that just more alcohol? I guess the ingredients in alcohol can expire. This food is not safe for human consumption. We don't want people making deliberate waste to eat themselves. Yeah. If only it were that easy, huh? You just have to convince them to discount it a few days before. Do like a nickel a piece or something. I bought like 60 pounds of beef jerky a few days before it expired for $1 a bag. That wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. Better than just throwing it out. But then again, I guess you could have the same issue where if someone, you know, buys up a bunch of expired shit, they could resell it and say, oh, this isn't expired. Well, it depends on the place of work, I guess. Yeah, I'll speak to Holden for you. That's like one of the few things I can do this run. No problemo, lady. Tonghai. Chad, I may have to buy an energy shield. I may actually have to buy an overpriced energy shield. Fuck. This is how low we have fallen. I'll stop and not do it for the moment. I'll not do it right now. I'll consider it, though, if we're, like, really having trouble with fights before our first energy shield encounter. I don't think it'll be that bad, though. I think we'll be fine. So, Darth Rizzler or Space Rizz Wizard. We're gonna have to play light side so that we can get Rizz from the consular class being full light side. Let me double check that. Light Mastery KOTOR 1. Let me just make sure. Yes, Charisma does indeed go up by 3 for being a Jedi Consular with max light side. So that is what we gotta do. We need as much Rizz as possible. Let's see if we can beat Deadeye Duncan. Grenades may be the way this run. That's what I'm thinking as well. They knew I was crazy enough to just eat it. Well, yeah, I guess if they trust you, I guess if they really know you, it's no problem.
Hi there.
And that's what matters. Guys, we're mogging up a Void. SMH my head.
It's true.
Sorry, I'm a mogger. I only fuck men. Nah. Chad is clavicular in the closet. Do we know it? Is it a secret?
Where did...
I think we have to have persuasion every time. Every time there's a persuade option, even if it means we get less XP, we have to do it.
That's better. Don't bother me.
So yeah, we're missing out on a little bit of XP from those Rhodian thugs, but we have to use the Rizz. Mogger sounds like a racial slur. It kind of does, actually. We go with Mogchamp, actually. Mogchamp is the proper identification. Guardian gives strength, Sentinel gives con. Yep. Correct. Monkey picked the name. Several good options in chat. Mogdoff Rizzler? Bruh. I took a lot of brain cells out of my head, leaked out of my ear to think of Travicular? Treskel? I can't even remember, actually. See, I'm still leaking. My int is leaking this run. Hello, Arinya. Cool guy? That's me. I'm popular Destiny YouTuber, cool guy. What was the name? Traviculolgo. It's a bit of a mouthful, but I'll remember it, I promise. I'll figure it out. Traviculolgo. Int at 0 IRL. For real. So true, actually. Clav stopped his test routine for a bit. It was fucking with his health. Yeah, crazy. That an unhealthy lifestyle would do that to you. Who could have thunk? Moggies are Harry Potter book smaxers, not muggles. Moggles. I burned my brain cells watching you this past year. Count yourself lucky you have a simp like me. Probably on account of the burned brain cells. We're all burning together, aren't we? That's a hell of a name. That's what I said. I burned a lot of brain cells to come up with it. Alright, I can't do that persuade check, unfortunately. It's okay. I hate whenever the internet forces me to learn more about people like Clav. Just know he's a lol cow, and if you don't want to laugh at him, the rest of us will, in your stead. And that's enough. Wow, okay, we beat Deadeye in one shot. I was thinking we would get one shot. Legend Monkey streams have a similar effect to huffing nitrous. I'm glad to have such a glowing review. Such grand and intoxicating commentary for my chat. Several of us diamond bananas in chat. We've all burned brain cells watching. That's how diamonds are made, right? Heat and pressure to the brain. It's kind of funny hearing what the dumb shit clavicular does. I think a lot of it's dangerous to other people, and that's what I don't like. I don't care if he's gonna destroy himself over vanity, but if he's like bringing other people into it, challenging people to fights, or capping alligators out in the wild for no reason to like prove he's a man, that shit's not alright. That shit is really lame. Failed to Mogager. It's tragic. I legit think Clav's gonna die in the next 5 years if he doesn't turn his life around. I wouldn't be surprised. That much steroid use, that much danger you're putting yourself into, like trying to step up to people, prove you're a man. Someone's gonna have a gun, bro. It's gonna be over. Did I pass out? How the fuck are we already at the duel rings? It didn't take long. I mean, it's like half an hour. I went to the duel rings right away. Soon I'll be a purple simp banana. Hell yeah. We love purples. I love being purple. I'm also at work watching this while I'm unsure I'm allowed to. You better appreciate it. I do. I really appreciate it, Jess. Thank you. In fairness, it was a dead alligator, not to defend anything else, but at least it didn't murk a living creature. So he just defiled a corpse. Wow. What a guy. Clav would be hilarious if you see clips of him outside at a restaurant yelling slurs, getting reminded why the internet's bad. Hey, look at that, 8K. Next fight he gets in, it won't be against a dead alligator. That's what I'm saying. Alright, I don't think we're beating Gurlon. I think we're kind of cooked, actually. But we'll give it a try.
8K subs.
Yeah, 8K subs happened today, I think, actually. Which is awesome. We're getting closer to that... I fell over. Thank you very much, Lord Reverend Curtis, for your support. I highly appreciate it. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to that 10K goal. GG's. Thank you, Crow. He tripped. Yeah, he took the sword hit like a champ and just tripped after taking the hit. It was a total accident. He's okay. He'll come back. He'll survive. His pride's a little hurt, though. Happens. KOTOR 2 when apathy is death type shit. Working on that video now. It's actually a bit slower going than I expected. It may be out even later than I anticipated. I'm hoping not, but I will update you guys. If it does take longer, it will take longer, but it will be very well edited compared to my other videos. Probably my best edited video. I'm going to be taking the most time with it to make sure it is really good. I'm going to be trying out free cam in KOTOR 2 as well. I'm also working on Darth Sion's voice. I don't think I have like the perfect Audacity simulation settings for his voice. I don't know what to do. I've seen tutorials for like Revan's mask voice. That's what I did for Malik, but I'm trying to figure out how to make Sion work. Otherwise, I'm just going to be like doing a gravelly Scottish accent. And it'll be a little lame, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure I can cut that corner like Big Whoop. Rectal disease, what's that? I'm gonna knock this door open. I need the light side points. Evil Cray, I'd be like, apathy is life. Can I do a Darth Vader impression? Dangle your nuts, Luke. I don't think I can do the voice of Darth Vader. I don't have the right accent. I don't have the deepness required for it. I could like do a deep voice in Audacity and then just put like all the Darth Vader sound effects over it. I'm sure Audacity has like a million tutorials on how to make a Darth Vader like modulator work with effects. I'm sure that's very well documented. But I can't do, like, the bass voice. I would have to just, like, do a deep voice, pitch myself down even further, and then modulate it. I saw apathy is death yesterday to my friend group. You said that? It's true, apathy is death. You know, Frank Herbert said a lot of things about apathy as well. Dune and Crea and Obsidian, they have a lot in common, it would seem. And to think bro could nibble like a tenth of a medkit to heal fully too.
What are you doing?
If I had normal healing. Persuasion. Light side. Yay. Only the OG Irish Vader. Everyone tear this ship apart. I want you to find Princess Leia. Whatever he said. I gotta get more in touch with my Darth Vader lines, honestly. Hurry up. Bro. Hurry up like that door ain't just going down. Leave this man alone. No, wait! No, wait! Ah! Leave me alone! Oh, okay. That's tragic, actually. Gotta wait for the police to come by. You know, help me out. Gotta head to dinner, but someone keep death count so I can drop the GGs. Oh, man. Are you ignorant or just apathetic? I don't know and I don't care. That's a good one. Alright, I'm running. Officer, officer. Where are the officers? Help me out, bro. Police, police. Police, police. There's madmen. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I want you to tear this ship apart. Find a pint of Guinness and bring it to me fresh. Honestly, bruh, understandable. What happens if I return to hideout during the fight? Does that man despawn? Even quicker? Huh. The enemy despawned, but he's still here.
Look out! Those bounty hunters will kill you!
I don't know where he went, man.
Look out! Those bounty hunters will kill you! Look out! Those bounty hunters will kill you!
Huh. Interesting soft lock for that quest. That encounter, I should say. If a D&D commoner has 4 HP, Treviculolgo is weaker than that. It's true. Anyway, thank you, Crow, again, for another GG Easy. Have fun at dinner. I like how neither of the people working at this clinic try and stop the man shooting at the door. Truly charisma at work. Yeah, he just seems like an upstanding guy, you know? He's just doing work, doing repairs, you know? Can't say no to a man with an orange vest. That's a rule. I can't even make it.
8K woohoo.
8K woohoo, yeah. Hell yeah, Mandalore Merrick. Thank you very much for the support. I highly appreciate it. Love to see new goals beaten. I want an alcohol. Pint of Guinness sounds good. Fair enough. Did I miss much at the start? Not much. Apart from us just being really weak right now. I was just out democracied. This is realistic for a guy just trying to stop an armed mugging. Yeah. This is like I show speed trying to stop an armed mugging. Maximum charisma, but it's 2 guys and they both have guns. And they're quicker on the draw. Alright, officer, 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 we have a problem. Officer, we have a problem. Please. Save my life. Yes. Hey, alright. There, go ahead. Yep, okay, there we go. Let's see if we can't go around. Nope, the merchant's gonna run. That's okay. Fine by me. We'll take the L on light side points there. No big deal. What matters is we got a little more money. Let's fucking go. I would also spend $10, but I got bills to pay. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta spend no money. I got mouths to feed. Armed mogging. A frag would get them both, but why do things when you can have people do things for you, you know? Works out that way. YouTube, you bums, give me more browser jewels. I want my ELO back. I still don't know why that's a bug. I don't know why that's not working for you. I would have to, like, email support just to figure out, hey, this guy has become immune to ELO. What's up with that? We're 30 minutes in and I'm already 5 shots down, drinking every time you die will kill me. Oh, nah. I gotta be more careful then. It's a frag of Rizz. The Goosteen files. What is mogging? If you don't know, you're better off not knowing. Honestly. It's probably better to just forgo that knowledge at all. I would give $500, but McRizzler ran off and I was mugged. Damn. That's how it be sometimes. I hope you mug them back. Anti-mugging. Return of the mug. Alright, so I do want to kill Largo, because there's literally no strategic reason in not killing him. He's worth more XP and money dead. But I'm not strong enough, I know that. I actually know my ELO-ness establishes me as better than what most people in this chat. Goose pissed off some mod at YouTube. Yeah, I guess. Sith Troopers, only we are allowed to be evil here. Seems so. I need to know because y'all keep saying it. It's when you try to, like, stand down with somebody and, like, be more attractive than them. Like, you look at them in a certain way. Like, you know, Zoolander with the blue steel? It's like you try and do that to somebody else. And you're both trying to, like, prove that you're better looking than the other person. It's really dumb, but it's hilarious at the same time. Just watch the movie Zoolander, and it'll all make sense. Shutting down someone with looks/aura. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Are we playing Dark Lord of the Rizz or becoming Master Rizzer of the Force? Master Rizzer of the Force. Because we get more Rizz for being a Jedi. Mog is brain rot masking. Isn't Traviculolgo meant to be ODing at parties? I guess he built up a tolerance for that one party in specific. Bodybuilding, basically just being cooler and better. Now it's looks maxing 4chan lingo. Zoolander goat movie. Yeah, it's just Zoolander, let's be honest. Everyone saw Zoolander and took that to heart, and they were like, let's make this a dimension of culture for Gen Z/Alpha now. Mogging is implicit. You don't have to try. I mugged them back, but my money was gone. Oh well, at least I experienced the joys of being the jumper and not the jumpy. Ahaha. The callback. Very well done. Very, very well done. Alright. Wish me luck against this normal dude with a gun.
Please.
My AC's actually working? Ah. Okay. First try and I crit like 2 or 3 times there. We'll take it. Also, he drops an energy projector. So, like, literally no reason not to just slime him out. He's worth so much more dead. Can we get Ben Stiller to play Clav when the inevitable Netflix doc comes out? He's a little old, but it would be kind of funny. One has 9 Nerf darts, the other just has a 9. For real. Who would win, a Master Rizzer or some dude with a gun? I mean, if you can Rizz the gun to be better, you never know, man. I got so nervous when Largo pulled his sword. It was so Largo. Hello, ma'am. Give me your droid for $50. Jeff Bezos liked Endar Spire exploding cinematics so much that he had to recreate it in real life in Florida yesterday. Yeah, I heard about that space shuttle blowing up. That rocket. I saw the video. Pretty crazy. Oh shit, there was a persuade check. Oh, that would have made me light side. Dark side though, so not worth it. I'm pretty sure it makes you dark side. Also, I really don't want to try Largo again. I'm pretty sure I'd lose. We're gonna assume it was dark side. Even the gun baddies can't resist Traviculolgo. It's true. Is Mandalorian and Grogu better than Solo? I haven't seen it yet. Not yet. But I will. Dude, that shit made a legit mushroom cloud. Yeah, it was gnarly. Gnarly explosion, dude. It blew that shits up, dude. Can you say Traviculolgo 10 times fast? Traviculogo, Traviculolo, Traviculo... No, I can't. Traviculogo, 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 I can't speak normally 10 times fast. Traviculogo, 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 Traviculogo. I'm cooked. I'm chopped, actually. Solo fucking sucks. Indeed, Solo does suck. That I know. At this point, I'm gonna pirate the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. May as well, I suppose. But don't say that in a public chat or anything. They'll track you down, bro. Mickey will track you down and put a cap in you. This fight is going to mog you. No, I run. I ran, you could say. Alright, not when they one-shot me, though. That's just unlucky. How many times am I going to have to watch the cutscene of the guys fighting? We're going to find out. Solo is a good movie? I don't know. Legally, this chat can't take a stance on pirating. Wink. I'm like 40 to 50% sure the Blue Origin mishap was a weapons test in disguise. It was a pretty bad weapons test if that was supposed to be a missile. Oh fuck, dude. How am I getting around this? Missiles typically explode when they hit a target. That was like a North Korean missile. But maybe they were trying to sabotage rockets ahead of time. Maybe that was the plan. That's what they were testing. So that people can't go to the moon or something. It's all a secret conspiracy, man. Yeah, pirating is bad. Wink. Gonna end this run with a code that turns Malik into a Twi'lek? Yes. Yes, I am. It'll be so peak. Alright. Let's go in a circle here. Go around. You're not gonna hit me. Doesn't matter. Didn't matter. Didn't kill. That's all that matters, baby. Got him trained. Got him leashed. Come get him. Come get some, boy. There we go. Let them do the work for me. It's an optimized part of my strategy. Did I miss the disguise part? No, I just did it. Alright, we got our return. We got our entrance to the lower city. I don't know what happened to Blue Origin, but if they were doing weapons tests, I doubt they do it in Florida. What are you talking about? Florida would probably be like, oh hell yeah. Weapons test. All big explosions make mushroom clouds. Saw 4 GDMs hit a compound in Kondar. Good sized mushroom cloud on that. If they launch it like a weapon, everyone will know it's a weapon. Yeah, it seems like a waste to blow it up off the landing. What's the Rizzler's name? Trabeculolgo. It's a mixture of Trask Olgo and clavicular. Trabeculolgo. Say it 10 times fast. I couldn't do it. I have no idea what we're talking about. Jeff Bezos owns a rocket ship company. They were making a rocket, it didn't work. Blew up. Recently. Big explosion in Florida. I honestly don't know how I fight these guys out here, though. I can walk you over here, though. You've got melee, so that's good. 2 of you had your melee out. Thank goodness. I need the XP. Boomer! Boom! Bouncer! Apparently that was the bouncer melee attack that lags my game. What the hell was that? Alright. Okay. We're chilling. We're alright. Bezos built a rocket from parts he bought on Amazon. My PC! Me when I bump into the bouncer at 5 FPS. Might as well build a Trump-class ship, then immediately scuttle it. His name is Bouncer. I know. I misspoke. Did anyone die? No, apparently no one died. No one was manning the rocket, no one was close enough to the launch site. There was just a big explosion. And a waste of money that Jeff Bezos can live with. Bezos, more like Bozos. Who remember the bouncer from regular show that just threw the guy into the ceiling? I remember that, yeah. Oi mate, can I borrow your pen? What did he even do to deserve that, bro? Come get me. Don't use your guns. Well, at least that guy's following me. That could be helpful. Regular show, what a show. You guys watching the new regular show Lost Tape episodes? I've like seen little bits and pieces. They seem fine. They seem like, you know, decent episodes of the original show. In like quality scaling. Not like not among the best episodes of the original show, but like just decent, and that's fine. Damn it. There are a few things that like seem a little too modernized, like they do a whole episode about boba tea, and I'm like, alright man. We know it's a modern thing, you don't have to say it over and over. Is this a pacifist run? No, this is a only charisma run. We have 21 charisma. Holy shit, he tanked something. 1 low roll hit. Regular show low diffs adventure time? I don't know about that, because regular show fell off pretty hard. I'm pretty sure adventure time stayed consistent. I saw the boba episode from the regular show and it's so good. Regular show better than Adventure Time and Amazing World of Gumball? Okay, now we're pushing it. Because I'm a Gumball fan. I love the humor of Gumball so much. I think it's amazing. I think it's my favorite Cartoon Network show. I never watched Adventure Time front to back, but my friends who have watched it and swear by it say that it never fell off. I'm sure there are differing opinions on that. Damn it. I don't think I'm cheesing these guys. I think I'm just throwing grenades. But Amazing World of Gumball, every time that like a status quo change happens, they have a clever writing thing for it. when they change voice actors for the characters, they have a clever thing written for it. And even as time goes on and they make new episodes and they acknowledge that things have changed, they manage to write around it in a genius way and make amazing jokes. And like the whole problem with old shows being made in the modern era and implementing modern jokes about modern things doesn't seem lame, because they play to their strengths and manage to make fun of it. I just love Amazing World of Gumball, man. Teen Titans Go. Ugh. Now, I'm going to say something that's probably going to be controversial. Teen Titans Original was never as good as Young Justice. I'll just say that. Teen Titans Go was okay. It was just never as good as Young Justice, though. And Teen Titans Go being a parody of Teen Titans, nah, don't like it. Don't like it. I do enjoy a few of the memes from Teen Titans Go, such as Robin breaking Wally West's ankle, therefore making Robin like out Versal because he was able to beat the strongest character in DC by just breaking his ankle. And that's really funny. Or that time where Robin pushed Bruce Wayne's parents into the alley to get shot. Teen Titans Go Robin's a little bastard, honestly. Ben 10 better than Young Justice? I did enjoy some Ben 10 when I was a kid. I just never committed to it. Didn't watch it from start to finish. I would have to watch some Ben 10. Low-key. I do know, though, that Ben 10 can't be a good boyfriend. From what I've heard, he's just a terrible boyfriend in, like, every single continuity he's in. Not my goat's Superboy, though. Not my goat's Superboy. That man's locked in. Bye, Reverend. Time to head out. Congrats on 8K. Thank you very much. Hope to see you around later. Teen Titans, no dips. Teen Titans Go. Cursed Cowardly Dog is an LSD-driven nightmare fuel. I don't know how they greenlit it for screening to children. They had a few poop jokes, and that was enough. Okay, so you're going to clear with only speech checks and no combat? No, I'm gonna try and do all the things, but, like, I'm only going to be good at charisma. And that's going to be the main challenge of the run, being only good at that. It's gonna be a little rough. Ed, and Eddie's Pete Cartoon Network. I've never watched Ed, and Eddie. I thought that show just looked ugly. Young Justice is so good. So true, so true. Teen Titans Go killed Cartoon Network. Young Justice was fire. Was the animation too expensive in Young Justice? Was cut short, if I remember. They actually went back and did more episodes of Young Justice. They did seasons 4 and 5, I think. I don't know about season 6, though. That I'd have to look up. Why don't I look it up right now? It's been a few years. There was a surprising amount of episodes in Season 4. Season 5... Was there a Season 5? Young Justice Season 5 has not been officially greenlit by Warner Bros. Or DC Studios. The show has been in indefinite hiatus since 2022. That sounds about right. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. It originally cut off at Season 2, that I remember, with Wally West... well, I'm not going to spoil. It originally cut off at Season 2. Season 3 was made, like, years and years later. I did not like Season 3 very much, or the new team they went with, because obviously all the characters from Young Justice are adults by now. They're taking more of a mentorship role in these new people that they have on the team. I didn't like any of them. Like, any of them. So it was kind of rough. Thankfully, they pushed that team aside for the most part in Season 4 and went back to the main people. Season 4 was better. Step in the right direction. Very long season, surprisingly. 32 episodes and all like 20, 30 minutes. But, now it's been 4 years. Season 5 has not been officially greenlit. So we don't know what's going on with that. I wouldn't be surprised if it just, like... I didn't even get hit, but alright. I wouldn't be surprised if the popularity has just really fallen off at this point. And if it doesn't get any more seasons, I wouldn't even really be that mad. I'm just glad we got something after Season 2. And that's more than enough. Tara Strong is so weird. I mean, she's very talented. She can do, like, literally everything. There's a certain amount of voice actors in the industry who are just everybody and everything. Kind of crazy. Johnny Bravo? I've got to watch some Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo looks hilarious. Batman Beyond? Dude, I love Batman Beyond. That's another show I really need to rewatch. They should do a continuation of Batman Beyond, honestly. Get Terry in college. See what was going on with Terry. Well, I guess they did that in the comics. They have Batman Beyond comics where they continued after the show. It'd be cool if they made it a show, though, you know? Because Batman Beyond is so underrated. Better than the Batman animated series, in my opinion. Just saying. I wish Tara Strong wasn't in everything. Voice acting... It's an interesting industry, I'll say that. There's certainly favoritism in regulars, without a doubt. When you mention Ben 10 being a boyfriend at all I can think about is Tara Strong's retweets. What did Tara Strong do with Ben 10? I don't know any context behind that. I saw a pamphlet on base for pregnancy classes, and it had art of Ben 10. Oh! Ugh, what the fuck? Who is in charge of that? Who did that? Ugh. Ugh. Brother, ugh. What the fuck? OG Titans ended on a cliffhanger. Hate that shit. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You hate when that happens. Young Justice has been going on since I was like 8. Now I'm a grown-out man. Yeah, bro. We're all on status. Is Young Justice where that bug character comes from? I like the bug. Yeah, the bug. The beetle that rolls at people or whatever. I don't like him. I think he's annoying and not charming. Forager is his name. I don't like Forager. He's not even like really a... Oh, fuck, did I mess up? Did I not quick save? After I killed that guy? Oh, I didn't. I didn't. I'm dumb. Anyway, yeah. I think Forager's annoying. Don't like him. Personally. They're so mean to Terry McGinnis. Poor Terrold. Unk status? What? Falling off? What? Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah, how about a couple beers? I love Johnny Bravo because he never scores. Johnny Bravo's a... Chat, I just pulled off a speedrun trick on accident. I just clipped through the fucking... thing to enter a new area. Trasgolgo just has the right body type to perform speedrun tricks, it would seem. Usually it's the female models they go with. I don't know why their models in specific are better at wedging through space and time, but whatever. But I guess Trask has it. Didn't Warner Brothers cancel a Batman Beyond movie recently? I don't know. That sounds like a Warner Brothers thing to do, though, so I believe you. Batman the Brave and the Bold was fire. That was an interesting show, for sure. I love how the only women that like Johnny Bravo are like werewolves and vampires and crap. And there was that one episode where he went onto an island of handsome men and they were into him. And he like was probably into it too. Because the episode ended right as he like raised his eyebrow coquettishly. So, you know, Johnny Bravo may be fighting for both teams. Wait, how do we deal damage if we only have points in Rizz? We're just gonna, like, use guns and pray, honestly. That's the best we got. Batman Beyond ending was in Justice League Unlimited last episode. Yes. Justice League Unlimited's last episode had Batman Beyond's ending as well. They explained a lot of things. And Terry McGinnis finally locked in and proposed to his fiancée. Hexblade Revan uses charisma to attack, for real. Gang, I think this run is a little cursed. It is a little cursed. My parents wouldn't let me watch Johnny Bravo as a kid. They didn't want me to copy Johnny. They heard me refer to women as chicks. Oh no. They didn't want the Johnny mind virus hitting you. Honestly, Johnny's a pretty healthy depiction of masculinity compared to the shit we got now. I'm dead. I think I'm not gonna have to... I think I can't fight those guys for a little while. That's okay. The death counter would go wild in this run. Compared to the influencers and the garbage and slop we have now, Johnny Bravo is definitely a much more healthy view on masculinity. And silly and goofy. Everybody, do the monkey with me. Like, how can you hate a guy that does the monkey, bro? I say this from a point of bias, being, you know, the monkey username guy, but I'm just saying. Johnny Bravo shows that showboating and trying to be top dog is not what works. Yeah, exactly. And when he does do it, it's just funny to watch. It's just humorous. Maybe not harmless, because it could lead to bad ideas. But, you know, better than saying that, you know, all women are lesser than men or whatever. From a certain Tate. A Tate or two. My parents didn't let me watch Angry Beavers because it was an innuendo. The Angry Beavers. I've never heard of that. According to the creators, Johnny does have successful dates, but those stories aren't nearly as funny as the fuck-ups. Makes sense to me. I would want to see the fuck-ups too. That's way more entertaining. What is wrong with y'all's parents? I wasn't allowed to watch Flapjack when it was on Cartoon Network, or Chowder. I wasn't allowed to watch Cartoon Network, period, for a long time. I think it was the grotesque styles of the show that my parents were put off by, or maybe they heard some things that were crass about the show. Crass jokes that were not good for young me to consume. Guys, we're winning. We actually want to fight. Let's go! I remember having religious friends who weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob. Now that I don't get. What's wrong with SpongeBob? Flapjack was weird. It did have a bit of a creepy animation style, but I wanted to watch it. I wanted to see what was going on, you know? Cartoon Network let Sam hide on Adult Swim, so maybe your parents were onto something. Parents were strict back then. It is true. My parents let me watch anything so long as it wasn't specifically for adults. I grew up in the 90s too. I was born in 89. Rep Ted Turner. Without him, there's no Cartoon Network. Same thing with WCW wrestling. Flapjack was great. Yeah, people don't seem to talk about Flapjack as much. People talk more about Chowder. And I've seen a bit of Chowder. I watched a bit of Chowder on a streaming service that it was on. It's pretty funny. I don't think every episode is a hit, at least not the early ones. But it's pretty funny when they break the fourth wall. I dig it. I enjoy it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Do I have 9 hit points? I have 9 hit points. Chowder and Flapjack are too new school for me. I was born in 1995. Flapjack was good surrealist humor. I was watching the Boondocks in South Park at 8. I can't relate to any of this. Yeah, I wasn't getting any of that. Alrighty, I gotta go. Alrighty, Arenia, see you around. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Alright, I don't think I'm winning a gunfight against this guy until I get a shield. I think that's just how it's gonna be. Unless he misses like a chump. And then I animation cancel. Because I'm goated. Because I'm goated. Because I'm goated and he won't hit me. Yeah. Ed, and Eddie, Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls, destroy everything on that network. I like the episode where they ran out of animation budget and had to go do a real-life car wash. I have seen clips of that. That's really funny. Watched the episode of Boondocks when MLK came back with my grandma. She was born in 32. She thought it was hilarious. Interesting. Anyone watch Happy Tree Friends? Never heard of it. 9 to 5, youngster. I have very religious Catholic parents. They also prohibited me from watching cartoons on TV. I had internet access and PC, so, you know, there were options. Indeed. I remember TV back in the day, honestly. You just didn't know what was happening most of the time, unless you had your DVR recording every single episode. And I don't think I was recording every single episode on DVR of, like, any show until, like, the 2010s, late 2010s, mid 2010s, when I was, you know, categorizing every show, like Amazing World of Gumball, regular show. You know, the reason I didn't watch Adventure Time is because even when I was, like, a teenager, my parents didn't let me watch Adventure Time. A few of the jokes were just too crass, I suppose. Oh, I forgot to buy the bomb. Whoopsie. Let me go get him a bomb real quick. Happy Tree Friends was the proto Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Really cute animation style, but every episode ends in a bloodbath. Gross, dude. Yeah, I never heard of it. I watched the Possession episode of the Boondocks with my parents, and they were so uncomfortable. Read! Explicative. Read! You still have your episodes recorded on VHS? Hell yeah. All the Star Wars episodes. Nice, nice. Going from Chowder to HPF was insane, Whiplash. Yeah, I imagine. They weren't doing that in Chowder, not really.
Hello.
Tartovsky, Clone Wars was peak. I need to watch that as well. That's another thing I just need to put on my list. As a Star Wars fan. Never wanted to see George Lucas 3D Clone Wars show. Damn. Because Clone Wars is what I grew up with. I was a fetus when Tartovsky Clone Wars was coming out. I didn't get to see Star Wars till like 2009 or 2010. And that was like the original Star Wars. And that was when the Clone Wars was coming out, I believe, around that time. Maybe a little later, 2012. Something like that. Something like that. I was about to reach for force speed, but I remember this is the beginning of the playthrough. I forgore. I don't think Happy Tree Friends was a serialized network show. I watched it on YouTube. That would make sense. I believe that. Speaking of YouTube series that were watched, y'all watch Ruby back in the day? Potential series? I watched Ruby back in the day. That was around the same time I was getting into anime overall. I didn't really watch a lot of anime when I was getting into anime. I was casual, even when I was trying not to be casual. Like, I watched Dragon Ball, I watched Sword Art Online, I watched a bit of My Hero Academia, but I fell off of that. I watched Fist of the North Star, man. That one stuck with me. Even if it's problematic in some areas and not very good, I can talk circles and gas up Fist of the North Star. Never watched Ruby, but the other day I made a RBB reference to my friend while playing Helldivers. Hell yeah. As you do. 2D Clone Wars is really faithful, despite not having George Lucas. They also had General Grievous before Episode 3, and he was more badass. Yeah. Hold on. That is the most unique Achuta I've ever heard in this game. I have never heard that Achuta. I like the team that made Ruby, but I've never liked that show in particular. Fair enough. Hey, been loving KOTOR content. Honor Road Run was awesome. Your videos are super well made, and I enjoyed watching them. Hope you have a great day. Hell yeah, Rohan, right? Thank you for coming by and saying so. Have a good night, dude. Rare content? True. Rare Achuta content. You think RVB is some of the best soundtrack you've ever heard? I'll take your word for it. I'll believe ya. I've watched a little bit of RVB, but like not a lot. A little bit of the first season, like when I was at a friend's house. I haven't really played Halo either. I haven't beaten any of the games front to back, so I wasn't really like crazy into it. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna be right back. You guys stare at Trask's mogging face for me, alright? We need it. Alright, I'm back. I apologize. Hello, Straw Hat. Welcome to the chat. Sorry I was away for you arriving. I was just at the toilet. Alright, here we go. Alinda. Uja. Uji. Photo. Fuck! I always choose photo, dude. Alright. Alinda. Uja. No, photo! Okay, fine. Uji. Lupa. Photo. Shauna. I always choose photo, bro. I saw that 6-7 Rijan Chi, you bastard. How dare you? How dare you? Tartovsky is Russian. They must have had amazing communist cartoon makers. I don't know if he's that old. But you never know. Guess what? What, Straw Hat? What did you do? What did you do? I need to know. You gotta tell me. He's been busy texting the secret Gorilla Club Discord. I did have to send a text to the Gorilla Club Discord real quick. I did indeed do that. Was the Constitution run successful? Yes, surprisingly, it went pretty well, all things considered. I am on a roll on my Star Wars journey. I do know you saw The Mandalorian and Grogu, and you saw The Phantom Menace. Did you see Attack of the Clones? What else were you looking at? He said you guys are stinky. I did not. I watched TPM, Attack of the Clones, and earlier I'm on episode 2 of the Clone Wars. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You been enjoying it so far? You've been having fun? I would hope so. So what gimmick is this of Charisma Run besides speech checks? The gimmick is surviving. And if I don't, then that's the entertainment value. Charisma is only really good at persuasion and force powers. And that's about it. So we're kind of ass until we get Jedi powers. Calling someone stinky while actively pushing out a log is crazy. I didn't say that. I said in 4K. Yes. I did say that. In the video game, is the video idea beating the game with only each stat or separate videos for each stat? These are just going to be streams. These are just going to be streams for each stat. I don't think this would be a crazy video. I've got better video ideas planned for when I am done with my latest one. Mass Effect is going to be big. I'm going to be doing lots of Mass Effect. Very obvious, but I love Padme, but I am warming up to Obi-Wan. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We love Obi-Wan. Padme does a lot of crazy stuff during the Clone Wars. You'll like her. Her force damage is going to be crazy, but to hit, it's going to be busted. Love Emmy. Yeah, dude. I'm hoping the Mass Effect as a human supremacist video does well. I would be really sad if it doesn't. Because I know people in the chat have been clamoring for me to continue that run. And I will, because it's fun. I'm playing as fucking Grug. How bad could it be, right? Farming Rackhoules for 200 hours until max level. Crazy video idea. It would actually be more like, what, 20, I think? No. It'd be like 4 hours. 6 hours. I don't remember how much it was. But it was doable. It was like 2 streams worth. Doable, just not fun. Not fun at all. Just to prove a concept. And see it be done. Yeah, that's my senator. Imagine electing your senator and they're out doing James Bond shit. Like, directly fighting in the war. Like, yeah, bro. That's my senator right there. My KOTOR 2 video is next. KOTOR 2 as a gambler. That'll be the next video. Go away. Go away. Away, away! Check out my sonic grenade. I don't have HP. Get away from me. Is he gone? I think he's gone. Hooray. Sorry, I just enjoy the vids. No, you're good, bro. Don't worry. What does human supremacist mean? Renegade with a only human party? Like every single roleplay decision in Mass Effect, if it helps an alien, I can't do it. If it's an alien helping an alien, I can't do it. If it's an alien wanting to kill an alien, I can do it. Or if it's a human wanting me to kill an alien, then I definitely can do it. Or if I'm just helping humans, I'll do it. It's just prioritizing humans over aliens in every single situation. Like killing off the alien council when the Reapers attack, when the Geth attack in Mass Effect 1 in specific. Saying that humanity needs to start running the galaxy, that sort of thing. That's what I mean with that kind of run. It's basically seeing if I can beat Mass Effect with every alien companion dead, if I helped no aliens throughout the game ever, or just failed to help aliens throughout the entire game. I think it'll be an interesting run, because Mass Effect is all about uniting the galaxy against the Reapers. And that means everybody. But, if you just rely on humanity, how far can you get? There are some expectations. Yes, I am aware. When you watch the prequels for the first time and see the meme template every 5 to 10 minutes. Hell yeah. Mass Effect Conservative Populist Challenge. Ashley Williams would approve of that playthrough. We're not romancing Ashley, actually. We're going to be romancing Jack, because that was voted upon. And I think Jack works. I think Jack is a good romance option. I think Jack and Grug get along. Fuck. I almost had that. Ashley Williams, my BPD queen. Ashley, in the final encounter, Mass Effect, Ashley said I should save the council, and Garrus was the one to say, why? What have they done for you? Garrus! I knew Garrus was a big liar. GG easy. Perfect timing. Welcome back, Crow. What's your take on the Star Wars prequels? I will never not like them. I will admit that Attack of the Clones is terrible, because it leaves so much unanswered. It introduces so much with no basis. And it is only explained in the Gennady Tartakovsky Clone Wars or the Clone Wars animated TV show. And I'll admit Phantom Menace isn't perfect, but it's mostly decent. And it sets up a lot. And of course everyone likes Revenge of the Sith. I think the prequels are better than people thought they were at the time. And we have Clone Wars, and we have all this other media making Star Wars better, making that era of Star Wars better, that the people at the time did not have. So I have a more optimistic view of the prequels. I like the prequels. Especially considering when you compare the prequels to the sequels and how awful they were. It's very easy to like the prequels nowadays. It's not too controversial. Jack and Grub went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. Low-key Darth Maul's appearance was so tough in Phantom Menace, only to get packed up by Obi-Wan, SMH. Obi-Wan's kind of got that going on, though. Obi-Wan is a slayer. He tries to act all cheeky, but he's dropping people on the regular. Romance Ashley, cheat with Jack, kill Ashley anyway, and the council rescue? No. What the fuck? That's awful. Also, that's another rule set. I can't kill humans. I can't kill humans ever, pretty much. Unless they're like finagling with aliens. For example, Cerberus. Cerberus is killing humans and putting alien parts in them, or alien DNA, or Thresher Maw venom, or whatever. That is anti-human behavior, and I have permission to kill. But Apart from that, Grug just cannot kill humans ever, and has to side with them on most everything, unless it involves aliens in some way. That's why Cerberus is going to be a tough sell to him in Mass Effect 2. Because they're mostly just fucking with aliens, let's be honest. The haters aren't dying off, people just don't care, and the sequels are worse. How in the world did you make it past the first Lower City fight? You just run past them. If you run past them, the security guards in front of the bar and the Black Vulture base will fight them. They'll fight the bad guys. And you can sit back and watch. It's pretty helpful, actually. Prequels are remembered for their memes more than their actual content. And I'm okay with that. I am from the generation of memes. I enjoy the memes of the prequels. I can ironically enjoy them and enjoy them at the same time. And I think that's funny. You watching Mando and Grogu next week? Yeah, I will be. Sometime next week. Do I have any parts, actually? That'd be really helpful right now. Yeah, I got just enough. We'll take it. Another genie. The content was the memes along the way. So true. So true. We can all agree, despite the prequels being good, they don't beat the OG trio, and Revenge of the Sith is way overglazed. I could say that. I would believe that, yeah. It is a little over the top with some of the glazing. But it is the best of the three. Without a doubt. And I would argue that Revenge of the Sith could be seen as better than Return of the Jedi. I could see that argument for sure. Hell, I could see it being better than A New Hope. With just more things going on and less stupid things happening. I.e. Ewoks. Mostly just the Ewoks. Pedro Pascal's so fine. Pedro Pascal is making people cheat on their husbands, bro. You see how many people on Twitter are, like, analyzing how Pedro Pascal and his co-star, one of the co-stars for the Fantastic Four movie, were acting toward each other. They were, like, getting touchy and shit. And people were getting really mad at that. They were like, "That's a married woman, Pedro. What are you doing?" Decrease the delay. It's like 60 seconds. The delay? I think you have to push the live button. Because I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have a delay that bad. Unless there's a serious technical issue going on. Return of the Jedi is great aside from the Ewoks. Yeah, I would agree with that. Why do the prequels always have to be compared to the original trilogy? Because they're in the same story. As someone whose favorite is Revenge of the Jedi, you've overstepped, good sir. Listen, they didn't have Ewoks in Revenge of the Sith, so, like, you know, that helps a lot. Pedro Pascal is just a hot, and sometimes he needs some stimming. Right. Pedro Pascal, Fantastic Four is old news. Twitter says he has a boyfriend these days. That's crazy. What is he doing, bruh? I guess they just got over that. Is it Nick Cage? I believe it if it was Nicolas Cage. I've seen all the Nicolas Cage memes from that one movie they did. Pretty funny. There was a misinput! You calm the fuck down! Okay, got him. Nice. Round trip is less than a minute of delay. That's more than a few seconds from our messages to your responses. Don't worry, honey. Pedro is redacted. 30 seconds? That shouldn't be that long. The delay should be like 6 seconds. I'm just behind on reading because there's a lot that people are saying. There's no actual, like, technical delay going on. That would be a problem. It's the same creator, but he didn't have the same people telling him no or yes or things. But he still had a better version than J.J. Abrams or whatever Disney did beyond that. Never understood the hate for the Ewoks. The Ewoks were supposed to be Wookiees. The Ewoks are lame. That's why. George Lucas was scared to bring Wookiees back because he fumbled the Christmas special spectacularly. And everyone thought Wookiees were cringe, so they were like, alright, bring in the Ewoks. Something equally cringe. Amazing. It's like poetry, it rhymes. I love seeing Ahsoka as Anakin's Padawan. I love her so bad. Ahsoka literally is the perfect Padawan for Anakin. And as a plot point, it's a really good plot point because Anakin like kind of had nothing to do during the Clone Wars before Ahsoka was introduced. Anakin having to deal with a little version of him is great. It got better as the series went on, though. It was a little grating at first. Yeah, the actual brain delay. That's about it. If you guys would like, I could start playing as during my streams. You know, slow the messages down so I can read everything a little easier. But I don't really want to do that because that would be disruptive. It was all dependent on the Star Wars Christmas special, no cap. We're in the bad timeline. I was 4 years old. Phantom Menace was my second movie, I remember. Hell yeah. Prequel haters make no sense to me. If you want to see the same movie as A New Hope, go watch The Force Awakens. Sequel slop. Ewoks were very bad, and at the time, topical joke about the Viet Cong. Topical joke about the Viet Cong. It's crazy, actually. No ad reads for Raid Shadow Legends? No, not reading ads, just like, you know, having ads playing. Once I do stuff on Twitch, though, that's going to be unavoidable, whether I have ads on or off, because they just do that no matter what. YouTube at least gives you the choice, which is decent. Not bad. Disney sequels are not the same vibe, that's true. Ignoring the whole Force Awakens New Hope stuff, Force Awakens was successful, it was a great starting point. No, it was absolutely just digging up the grave of New Hope and doing nothing new. Honestly, I didn't like it in retrospect. I don't really know what I thought of it at first. I thought it was very similar at first when I first watched it in 2015. But, like, I passed it off as like, okay, whatever. Then I saw Rogue One. Rogue One was good. Really liked Rogue One. Even though it made Starkiller almost assuredly not canon anymore, which made me sad. But, yeah. I had hope for initial Star Wars' new trilogy and stuff going on when Disney was putting stuff out at first. But in retrospect, Force Awakens was not it. Rogue One was absolutely it. Rogue One's good. We like Rogue One. And what else? Was there anything? No, Last Jedi came out first. I remember I did not like Last Jedi. I was confused by Last Jedi. My reaction was not like visceral hatred or anything like the internet was doing back in that time, but I just was confused by it. I didn't like Solo that much either. And when I saw the 9th movie, it was nail in the coffin. That was when I knew, yeah, this shit's dog shit. This is awful. I just did not like that movie whatsoever. YouTube giveth and YouTube take it away. The Ewoks are goated. Raise your dongers if you haven't already, or thumbs up, you do you. We're getting dongers in the chat, dog. These Legend Monkey streams, bro, they're kind of crazy, actually. What color would my lightsaber be? It would have to be yellow for banana. It's on brand. I can't say purple because that's basic. Purple is basically like everyone's favorite color of lightsaber. It's really cool, and Mace Windu made it really cool, but like, you gotta be unique, you know? Silver is really cool, but it's a little meh. Because, you know, it's, you know, white lightsaber, silver lightsaber is used by Ahsoka, so it's taken already. Yellow is a little more common, a little more rare in normal Star Wars, so we'll go banana. We like banana. Gonna dip, having a good rest of stream. Alright, see you around, dude. Thanks for coming by. But yeah. In this chat, we stan Cassian Andor. When I first heard that Andor was getting his own TV show, like that random dude from Rogue One, I was honestly thinking it was gonna flop. I was thinking that's gonna be a Glub Shido TV show. But little did I know that it was gonna be extremely critically acclaimed. Still need to watch it. But I will. I just haven't yet. Because I'm lazy. Look. I was totally not gonna say purple. Cyan's really good too. I like cyan. That's pretty color blue. Purple's awesome. Cyan's pretty. But yeah, I have to stay on brand and say yellow for banana lightsaber. Rip Marsha Lucas, by the way. Yeah, I heard about that. That's crazy. That's really... Oh, I just double layered shield. Really sad to hear about her passing away. Really unfortunate. The statement from the Lucas household was really nice, though, so that's cool. Yes, come with me, Volcar Guard. Follow me. Follow me. A pink one would be fire. You know, I don't know if... I know that, like, some video games have pink lightsabers, but I don't know if we've ever seen, like, a canon pink lightsaber. Though I'm sure a comics nerd in the chat right now could, like, point out and say, yeah, we have. Yeah, huh. I also like Star Wars Starfighter. That game. Never played it. Good is subjective. Yes, yes it is. Can't wait for the Old Republic Disney movie with Tom Holland as Revan and Zendaya as Bastila. Zendaya. I don't know the pronunciation, honestly. One of the two. That would be kind of funny, though. Tom Holland. I could see Zendaya as Bastila, though, honestly. I think it would be really lame casting, but she can do a lot of things. Tom Holland, though, not the right choice for Revan. No chance. Honestly, we'd have to see if Zendaya could put up a British accent. If she can't, then nah, cut the idea. Cut the joke. Cut the bit. Cut the bit. We're not doing it. YouTube no longer supports dongers. SMH my head. But yeah, if I wasn't gonna choose yellow for brand, it would be cyan. We like cyan. I'm dead. Fuck. I keep dying, bruh. I'm dying and I'm crying. Republic Commando is great. Too bad for the cliffhanger ending. I need to finish that game for stream. I will. It'll be like the first thing I do. Ryan Gosling as Revan? I could see it. As dumb as it would be, I could see it. And I, like, probably wouldn't mind. I would embrace the meme if that's what they were doing. They were just saying, fuck it, we're memeing. I would embrace that. Because it's Ryan Gosling and that guy is a silly little guy. Timothy Chalamet. Alright, I wouldn't want to see Timothy Chalamet as Revan. He'd take it a little too seriously. He would take it too seriously and make it really lame. Also, he needs to be older. He's not old enough yet. Not enough Rizz. I keep dying. It's true. Bastila's British is fake as fuck anyway. Yeah, but like, I like it anyway, though. It's like a thing. It's my Scottish heritage. Redheads and also British accents. Those are like the two things. My Australian boy, Jacob Lordy. A Lordy. Chris Pratt as Revan. Chris Pratt comes out on Twitter, says Revan is going to be normal now, and he's just like a normal Jedi Knight. No more shit. No more dark side. Tom Cruise is Revan? Nah, Tom Cruise is too old actually. He's 60. He is too old to be Revan. Which is a crazy thing to say. Calling Tom Cruise 60 years old when he still has so much surgery going on. It's that Scientology money, dude. They have concocted a ritual. Someone called Disney. Legend Monkey's chat is cooking as casting director. Vin Diesel as Malik? That would suck ass. I don't think Vin Diesel would like to be in Star Wars, honestly. Vin Diesel, when he's not playing Dom from Fast and Furious, needs to be restricted to 1 or 2 words per line. Groot is the perfect medium for Vin Diesel. Because I don't think he has much range apart from Dom. But feel free to correct me if you've seen any other work with Vin Diesel, because I have not. I am uninitiated in the works of Vin Diesel. The Rock and Kevin Hart. Now we're cooking. Dave Bautista as Malik. Yeah, he's not big anymore, though. He trimmed down his body. Like, good for him. He said he wanted to do that. But he's not big and imposing anymore. I don't think he'd really work as Malik. Low-key, with the way his body's at now, I could see him playing Jorak Ulm on Korriban. That'd be kind of funny. Anthony Carrigan would be a cool as Malik. How about Anthony Starr? How about Homelander? Can we get Homelander as Malik? I think that should be really cool, actually. I know that a lot of Anthony Starr's memes and acting involve his mouth and chin, but I think he's got the eyes for it. I think he can act with his eyes very well as well. He's really good at expressions, and even when his face is covered up, he's really good at it. Stanley Tucci as a protocol droid. Kim Jong-un as Malik? Why not? Yeah, Kim. We need you for this one, bro. The Pacifier is the only movie I can think of where he isn't just a meathead Vin Diesel. Interesting. I have to look that one up. I like Riddick, though. Oh, yeah, Riddick. Wasn't he also, like, a 1 or 2 word character in that movie, though? As Riddick? Wasn't that, like, the main appeal of Riddick? That he was, like, man a few words? Kate Blanchett as Lilith? Who's Lilith? Kim Jong seems more like God. Who can be Canderous? That's actually a good question, man. I don't know. Hayden Beck, look out, goated. Paul. Paul Rudd. We're cooking. We're so fucking cooking. Mark Ruffalo is HK47. Holy peak. Riddick is the ultimate meathead. Yeah. It just seems like he's typecast, you know? As a meathead. And Dom is like the only role, Fast and Furious, where Vin Diesel is given more than 2 words at a time. Oh, the Borderlands movie. Right. I didn't watch that. I have played Borderlands though, so I guess I should have known that. Oh shit, you guys want to see me fail at dancing? No, wait, I could probably win this. I can just go with the safe options every time. Here, I got this. Let's do it. They should have made a KOTOR movie far earlier. Because then Stargate era, Kurt Russell could have played Candace. Oh wow, I fell right away. I just suck. I have charisma, but I can't dance. That's crazy. Do I fall a second time? I should not have been drinking. I almost spat my shit out on my laptop. I was... Alright. Surely it doesn't happen a third time. Who's playing Kahlo Nord? Give Timothy Chalamet Kahlo Nord. I could take that. That would be acceptable. Please don't fall a third time. It'd be really sad. Oh no! No! That's really bad. Oh my god. Thank you for the flow state 200 joules, Crow. I appreciate it. Chuta! Just cast Josh Brolin, most obvious choice ever for Kahlo Nord. I don't know about Brolin for Kahlo Nord. He's a bit more imposing and tall. I don't know who Brolin would... Maybe Brolin would be like Bandon. I could see him being Bandon. But he's pretty old too, so I don't know if he'd be Malik or... I don't really know who he... But for Candace, yeah, for Candace for sure. Candace would be a great idea for Brolin. I would like that. Yeah. Yeah. Daniel Craig, but... I kinda like that, actually. I kinda like that. Alright, guys, surely we don't fall 3 times in a row next time. Nathan Fillion. I don't know, I really like Daniel Craig with a little mustache, CGI'd to be small. I kinda like that one. Brolin is Rook Lamar. I could see that, actually. I could see that, too. Alright, surely we don't fall again. We did it. Nathan Fillion as Karth. Oh, Karth's voice actor. I don't know what his name is. Karth Onassi voice act. Damn, he fell. Raphael Sabarge. I didn't know that was his name. That's honestly kind of funny. I don't think he'd be a good Karth. He doesn't look like Karth at all. He looks like Trask, honestly. He looks a bit more like Trask. That's kind of funny. Nathan Fillion as Karth would be kind of funny. Kahlo's got the Duke Nukem chin, though. It's true, he does. Would it be a serious movie? I would hope so. If it was a funny movie, we should cast for it, obviously. Okay, chat. We're not clearing this dance. We're not helping. Kudu. Daniel Day-Lewis as Revan is our best choice, if available. Mike Myers as Dr. Ev. I mean Malik. Daniel Day-Lewis. What's he look like? Nah, too old. Too old. I want extra money. I get extra money. Nice. Who portrays Davik Kang? Who's Brejik? Real questions. Honestly, those roles could be given to anyone, if you ask me. And your next Carthonasi is Jonah Hill! Let's fucking go, dude. Is it peak or is it peak? It's peak. The advantage of Daniel Day-Lewis is he can play any character just like Revan. Brejik played by Paul Blart Mall Cop in character. Dude. Let it never be said that we cannot cook in here. Let it never be said we do not cook. Because we cook. Best ideas of all time. Not a single flaw among them. Not a one. Huh? Yeah, there you go, bitch. Get that bounty off. DDJ is retired, though. Brejik is Keegan Michael Key. Kylo Nord should be Jonah Hill? Fuck, no. It's so ass. Kylo should be Seth Rogen. Adam Sandler as Karth. Adam Sandler as Kylo, though. Wait, we may have something there. Key and Peele as HK and T3. Short 3. Trying to go for the Ted 3 reference. Kevin Hart as Hands. So true. But yeah, Adam Sandler as Kylo Nord would be kind of fucking amazing. I need to see that photoshopped, actually. Chat, do I Photoshop it right now? Why not, right? Alright, let me get my papers real quick. Papers, please. And then I need to show you what it's like. I need to see Adam Sandler and Kylo Nord's turban and goggles and shit with his mustache. There we go. Drop a save. There we go. Adam Sandler would be a non-human droid. I'm going bye-bye. Oh, see you, Goose. Have a good night. Someone feed all this data into an expensive AI and send us the link to the result. Amazing idea, actually. Alright. This is important. This is important what we're doing here. Kylo Nord. There he is. That's our man. That's Kylo. Now, Adam Sandler. We need to get a headshot of him where he's like facing straight. I mean, this would probably work, right? Probably. I think this works. Sandler. All right. We got Adam. We got Kylo. Oh, it's got the highlight. That's actually... And the pixels are really bad. Okay, we're not doing that one. Not using that image. We'll go with the higher definition. Yeah. All right. Kylo Nord, here we go. Why doesn't he have his mustache? Whatever, it's fine. Zac Efron as Revan. Hang on, just judging my bookmarks. I don't think I've got anything crazy, to be honest. Nothing very scary. Nothing too incriminating. Alright, how are we doing this? We gotta do the cut tool, draw mask, lasso mask. Yeah, something like that. Something along those lines. Why does Kylo Nord look way more drippy when he's in art? In game and in SWTOR, his outfit looks like shit. It's like baby clothes. Alright. Here we go. Cutting away all that is not what we want. Well, yes, I am a professional graphic designer. It is my passion. Alright, that's about it. Now we gotta get rid of Kylo Nord. We have to cut the Kylo out of Kylo Nord. Just, there we go. This isn't gonna be pretty, but it is what it, it is what it is. Da, da, da. Da, da. Make it a little bigger. Not that big. Da, 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 da. Maybe look at that ish. Something a little like that. Ooh, don't want to delete Adam Sandler now. Like shave little ends here. Maybe we can like transform it a little bit, bend it a little bit, redistort, fuck it up a little bit, make it look really ass. Like try to make it fit the angle he's at. Make it a little wider. I don't know, man. Something like that. He's not facing perfectly this way, so it's not perfect, but this is you know, a little preview at the Adam Sandler Kylo Nord casting. We're about to watch a master at work. I just imagined Kylo with a mustache, so that's just my bad. Every time I see Kylo Nord, I imagine him with a little tiny mustache. Maybe I'm dark and twisted for that. Sun check general of the server. I had an AI generated try. Interesting run you got here. Yes, we're doing something very important. We're fan casting Adam Sandler as Kylo Nord. We're doing a really good job at graphic design. It's my passion. Promise. Kylo Sandler. From a distance, it looks better. It's still pretty ass, but Kylo North, a beautiful smile. He's too tall for Kylo. Yeah, maybe you're right. Check general. Let's see. Let's. We'll keep this on a cap for now. We'll come back for it. Adam Sandler. That kind of looks like Mandalorian. Mandalorian Adam Sandler. It's pretty funny though. I kind of like it. Don't mind my dog. She's whooping in her sleep because she's very happy. Too late. This is fine. Anyway. Side quest over. Is that a dog? Yes, that is my dog. One of my dogs. Woofing in her sleep. Anyway. Back to the game. Do your pets dream? Do you guys have pets that dream? Because my dog dreams in her sleep. Put the doggo on the phone. I need to talk to them. She's sleeping right now. Doggo takes over stream. We get to 10K tonight. I wouldn't even be surprised. Have a sonic grenade. My dog kicks me in her sleep. Damn. Honestly, I've had that happen too. That has also occurred to me. When my dog is sleeping on my bed, jumps up onto my bed, she splays out like all over the lower part of the bed so my legs have nowhere to go. Like, at least she's comfortable. It's very funny. Pets. What would we do without them? Has the dog pissed on my bed yet? No, she's well trained. She is not of poor training. I don't think I've had a dog like throw up or pee on my bed in a long time. So yeah, good things. Good sign. Mine headbutted the wall and he turned the internet off. that sounds amazing. Poor guy. I hope he's okay. I hope he didn't, you know, break his brain. That's how they know they respect you. That's how they mark their territory, bruh. Or they just have bad bowel control sometimes. That too.
Okay.
I don't need my dog showing me affection in that kind of way. I'll prefer my dog pawing me and punching me when it's time for dinner. My dog has big old paws and she throws them at me when she's hungry. If you are their territory, they don't respect you. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. Ah, fuck. I don't like it when I die. This is gonna be a very death-heavy run. If that wasn't already very, obvious. We gonna be dying. Doody poodoo. Doody poodoo. Those Volkers. Alright, all I need to do is survive and get past these guys and make it to the Sith so they can kill the Volkers for me for free XP. The gang members with the black eyes are all threatening. I don't know what alien they are, but they are indeed a little spooky. Every death equals 10 push-ups. That could be a funny thing to do for any game I play. That'd be a fun thing to do once I've hit 10K and you guys can like see proof of me doing exercises. Like, I do an especially hard challenge and I have to do push-ups every time I die or sit-ups or whatever. It'd be funny. I'd like it. KOTOR Sith Trooper designs kind of peak. Anyway, Bastil, on the other hand, respects whoever is her party leader, apparently. He's saying she's a dog, bruh. That's kind of crazy. In before, they allow Trask to survive in the remaster. If only. It'd be so peak. It'd be so awesome. If Trask survives, I ain't buying it. Damn. Trask always survives in our hearts. I don't see no corpse. There's no proof, therefore it didn't happen.
Here's-
Y'all think Hollow Nord is half Jawa? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't point it out to him, but you know, I just wouldn't be surprised, that's all. Because then he'd count at me, and you don't like it when he counts. Would I accept Trask in a Disney movie or TV show? The Trask movie would be kind of peak, actually. And there ain't no denying it. We need a Trask movie. What's the other half? Varying amounts of human. Varying kinds of human. Trask being party member throughout the game would be cringe. A tutorial helper throughout the game teaching you stuff and treating you like a baby. No, he's a eldritch being with fourth wall breaking powers. His help would be invaluable. I'm dead. I got one shot. Chat. Even when I have nades, it's a struggle. Even my dog is snorting at the attempt. She is not impressed. She is snoring. Got him. Let's freaking go. I'm out of jewels. I can't hit the GG easy. Ah. And so it is that nothing is GG easy anymore. That means I'm never gonna die again this run. That's just what it means, baby. I'm dead. House always wins. Lannisters always pay their debts. Trask always survives. Monkey always banana. It's true. It's so true. These are the rules of the world. This is how things work. Nice. Got him. I'd rather have KOTOR 3 than a remake. Well, can I interest you in Star Wars The Old Republic, popular MMO made by EA and BioWare. Now managed by Broadsword. Irish clipping was still a thing because that was hilarious. Vatsing. KOTOR remake is never going to be the first game you think of. What's the point? KOTOR remake was gonna come out. It's gonna be real. It's gonna take a long time, but it's gonna come out. In a million bajillion years. You cannot interest me in that at all. The KOTOR remake or KOTOR 3. SWOTOR. SWOTOR is technically KOTOR 3, 4, and 5, and probably 6 at this point. I just can't die anymore this run. I'm dead. Oh, yeah. I'm dead. Nah, I'd live. I want to try Star Wars Genesis, but this means I need to buy Starfield. I don't want to spend money on Starfield. Fair. Who is making KOTOR remake? I think it's Madhouse. Madhouse Games, and they're under Saber Interactive. Or Madhead. One of those two. Madhead, Madhouse. They're making Hellraiser right now. I don't know if that's done yet. But they have on their website a project that is like secret AAA or whatever. And everyone's pretty sure that's KOTOR. Because court documents regarding the Nintendo Switch version of KOTOR 2 revealed that KOTOR 1 and 2 are being made by them. not Aspire. Isn't Fate of the Old Republic going to be KOTOR 3? They weren't conclusive on that. They said it's not a direct sequel, but at that point, it's basically going to be to KOTOR 3. It's basically KOTOR 3. Let's be honest with ourselves. And that's still like 5 years away, 4 years away, minimum. I have little faith in the industry. BG3 was a rare fluke. If KOTOR remake can be on that level, sure. Isn't Fate of the Old Republic? Who's making the KOTOR remake? What is Fate of the Old Republic? It's the new KOTOR. It's the new Old Republic game that is being headed by Casey Hudson and a lot of people from old BioWare. With a brand new studio, they're making this new KOTOR game. It's not in early development yet. It's like in pre-production right now. They made a trailer for it, but the game itself is like still in concept. They were still hiring people for their studio. I think they have all their positions filled up now, but that's what was going on recently. It's just very far down the line. Larian KOTOR would be wild. Larian KOTOR would go so hard. I don't think they'd ever give it to Larian, though. I don't think Larian wants that shit anymore. Larian is focused on making their next Divinity. And if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. They would do a great job at KOTOR. It's just that, you know, they like their own IPs. They don't want to work for anyone ever again. They had a horrible time with the owners of D&D, supposedly, for BG3. Even though it turned out amazing. There was just a lot of oversight that they hated. Yes, Fate of the Old Republic exists, and there's a KOTOR remake and a KOTOR 2 remake. So, we have things to look forward to in the nebulous, dark, fucked up future. Diablo 2 got DLC 25 years after, and Witcher 3 will be getting DLC next year. Maybe Obsidian will hop on the train, announce KOTOR 2 or New Vegas DLC. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be swell? Larian would have had to start 2 years ago, and they'd still be 3 years out. Yeah. Where art thou, KOTOR 3? From interviews, KOTOR isn't KOTOR 3. It kind of makes KOTOR 2 into KOTOR 1.5, and KOTOR becomes the true sequel. That is interesting. Fallout 3 and New Vegas remake. Nothing new is good. We all have to look forward. All I have to look forward to is remakes. There's been a lot of good games this year, though. Like Pragmata and the new Resident Evil. Just to name 2. I haven't really been buying any new games. Because I'm one of those people that plays old games. You know, as you can tell by what I'm playing right now. But, there are good new games that have been coming out recently. In the RPG side of things, it has been a little dry, though. I'm pretty sure, I don't know what other RPGs have really been coming out, actually. After G2, I've been getting back into T2. The Story of Addiction. Oh, Division 2. Destiny 2 better than Division 2. Yeah, I've seen gameplay of Division 2. It doesn't look that fun. I trolled SWTOR chat yesterday by saying KOTOR 3 was shadow dropping this week. Bro, that's evil. Imagine if you're right, though. That would be so funny. New James Bond game is really good as well. I'm not really interested in James Bond, but I have been hearing that it's good, so I'm happy that the James Bond fans got a new game after, what, like 20 years now? Destiny 2 into Division 2, not better. After I quit weed yesterday, I picked up smoking to compensate. Tainted Grail is very good, very corny and hammy, but good. Nightfire was the last good 007 game. I put the night on fire. We've got Knights of the Old Republic, we've got Knights on Fire, we've got lots of things going on with Knights. Kinda crazy. Ugh. Ugh. Go. Gameplay Division is quite simple. They ported Division 1 into a mobile game. Yeah, that I did see. That I thought was interesting. Makes sense. They could probably port a lot of old games to mobile. Imagine if Bungie put Destiny 1 on mobile. I know they wouldn't because Destiny Rising exists, but imagine. We just need Destiny 1 back, let's be honest. Banquet of Fools, Esoteric Ebon, Zero Parades, Dead Space, or Dead Spy. 3 CRPGs that came out this year. Haven't heard of them. KOTOR, Damsels of the Old Republic. Chat, what damsel build are we running? Would I rather KOTOR movie or KOTOR TV show? Well, it's all Disney at the end, so it's Disney no matter what, unfortunately. TV show or movie? I would prefer a TV show. Because we don't need people creating a new worst box office opening for Old Republic. Because not enough normal Star Wars fans, mainstream Star Wars fans, know about Old Republic. It's tragic. Bought KOTOR 1 for Android. Yeah, I first played KOTOR 1 on mobile. I think it ports really well. Destiny Definitive Edition. I don't think Bungie's gonna make D1 and 2 because the Red War campaign, all of the old Destiny 2 content, is just gone. Like, they didn't sunset it, they literally lost it. It's gone. They would have to remake it. I don't think they remake D2's content. Early D2's content. I think they port D1 and call it a day. Early D2 is just gone. Old Republic is the only well that isn't dry. Post-original trilogy stuff is so played out now. They have to introduce people to the well, though. Only gamers understand Old Republic is peak. That's why they need a TV show. Start off small. Get people interested little bit by bit.
Stop right.
Hello, Selvin. Hey, Selvin. Hey, Selvin. Poison grenade. I'm dead. Didn't work out. Trask movie when? It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Your Honor, she one-shots me. KOTOR universe is limitless, millennia before current universe, and they would still find ways to change what we know as Old Republic canon. The Rakatans would, like, all be Ithorians or some shit. Trask got trashed. He did, bro. It's tragic. It's Trask, Jick. Alright, Shirley with shield, we don't get one shot. Shirley. And don't call me Shirley. Poison grenade. Poison grenade did not work. She's saved against the grenade. It's bullshit. Just roll better? I'll consider that. My bad. I was just thinking I could roll bad, actually. There we go. I'm a running. Your KOTOR grind is commendable. Thank you, Razzle Dazzle. I appreciate it. True, they would ruin Rakatans with something definitive. Rakatans may be coming to canon Star Wars, though, because they mentioned them in Andor. Just saying. You never know. I did see the film school that released the KOTOR parts 1 of 3. I need to watch that still. I'm going to watch that with people in the official Discord when that drops. People in the Gorilla Club, my membership tier, they have seen the soon-to-be public Discord. They're in there, they help me test stuff. A little bit of a problem with one of the bots that we fixed. I need another poison grenade. I'm gonna go buy one. KOTOR 1 better than KOTOR 1? But what about KOTOR 1? Baby Yoda is Trask reborn? Nah, Trask Olgo is a glup shitto. Poor Trask, he died like a dog. He wasn't up to the Trask. Get it? See what I did there? It's tragic. Yeah. But yeah, I want to watch that YouTube film when I can watch it with all my fans, all my peoples. It'd be really cool. It's like flying circus in Logan's Run. Why do I always join the stream seconds before a Trump impersonation? It's inevitable. It's how it is. Skill issue. What engine will it be in? I don't actually know. I'm not sure. If it looks anything like Space Marine 2, though, being Saber interactive and all that, I think we're chilling.
Stop right there.
Died like a dog. It's your favorite DJT quote so far. Be funny, funny man. Impossible. Little did you know, I'm actually extremely unfunny and untalented. Oh, fuck, I'm stunned. Let me go. Let me out of here. I'm gonna die. Fuck. It's tragic. Unreal Engine 6. I'm never gonna be able to play it if it's Unreal Engine 6, bruh. They're trying to kill me. Discord server's dropping when I drop my next video. I'm hoping it'll be June 6th-ish, but if it's a little after, it'll be a little after. Like...
Stop right there.
That'd probably be optimal to do it after anyway, because then I can actually moderate the server, because I'll be busy for like 5 days after June 6th. I'll let you guys know more about that when that time comes. Yeah? Who is subscribed? Thank you, Cedric Shale. I appreciate it. Would it be possible to play KOTOR with real dice rolls? You would enter the number in game, but you would roll on stream and enter the result. I don't know. That seems like a bit difficult. The game runs on dice rolls automatically. I got one shot through shield. That's crazy. This guy is so fucking frail. We all know unmoderated servers are the best. I can't leave you guys alone for 5 days while I'm busy. That would be apocalyptic. I gotta be there. There is a video of a guy doing a totally randomized KOTOR run where he rolled dice for like everything. I would check that video out. They didn't roll for like every combat situation though. They rolled for like character creation.
Stop right.
And level ups. And decisions. God damn it. Twitch plays KOTOR. If that's possible, I'll do it. That would be really funny. Second coming of Order 66.
Stop right.
As usual, I'll mod if you... Can we get Twitch plays KOTOR? Is it possible? Is the modern technology able? Order 6-7? No, bro, not Order 6-7. You can leave the Discord in your hands, it'll be fine. I'm scared, actually. I'm terrified. Oh, I could program that? Really? That would be sick as fuck, actually. If Twitch plays KOTOR, or just like Twitch messing around with KOTOR, like donating a certain amount spawns like Darth Malik or some shit, that would be prime. That would be preem, even. It'd be so freaking epic. I'm dead. I'm being cheap with my shield. I need to use my shields more. The boys comic is full of gore and gross, not recommended. Yes, that's what I've heard. Hell of a project, definitely possible.
Stop right.
Twitch integration for a game from 2003 would be like historic, dude. Someone get a freeze frame of that Trask logo looking directly at you. I saw that. Choom. What does the stream title even mean? It means I have nothing but charisma, and I have to beat the game with everything else at 0. That's what it means. Also in the description of the stream, in case you want to see the rules. Gaming with a few expectations like Larian is going to go the way of Roman aqueducts. Can I beat KOTOR with only charisma? Do I have Rizz in Ohio? I got killed through shield, bro. This character sucks. The answer is, I don't know. I'm illiterate, sorry, I can't read descriptions. It's okay. It happens. Literacy is a ancient art. I say improperly using the word a instead of an in front of a vowel word. Proof. Can I beat KOTOR while blindfolded? I think I could beat the Endar Spire blindfolded and like nothing else. It'd be interesting to attempt, though. Thinking about how we would program that, there are kind of 3 pieces. How would we want camera controls to go? What would be the problem there with cameras? Do we want to have users vote on decisions? The shield is just not coming on quick enough, bro. The Wii U balance board. And the third piece is basic clicking on the screen, I think. Voting for sure. Voting would absolutely be grand and amazing. We have a whole thing with democracy in this chat.
Stop right. You're a now.
What would be the biggest thing with camera controls? Is that just like for lots of spawns, being able to see everything? Is that a concern? Or just like changing the camera so that the game is unplayable as an option? How would we control? I'm thinking movement from point A to B, usually up arrow based on camera direction. I mean, I just was in this game. What's the charge? Eating a meal, a succulent Chinese meal.
Stop right there.
Stop right there. Poison grenade. I run now. Yeah, but you're also moving the camera constantly. Yes. what would the difficulty be in specific with the camera in relation to a mod? Oh, specifically in how players would move it. Right. In that case, it'd probably be better to focus more on, like, Twitch messes with KOTOR. Like, Twitch can summon shit in KOTOR with commands, or take away my armor with commands. Apart from, like, Twitch playing KOTOR, it would just be WASD. I think it would be WASD. Moving the camera, yeah, that would be difficult, though, because... there are controls specifically for camera movement in this game. I just use WASD and brute force it. There would have to be more... Yeah, there would certainly have to be testing done. Certainly. She keeps killing me through shields! Alright, I think I get the hint. We're not fighting Selvin yet. I need more HP. Is there KOTOR crowd control yet? I don't think so. Mouse movement, arrow key. Yeah, mouse movement's pretty easy. You can right click to control the camera, move it around, and then left click to move. But I don't know how that would work. Like maybe 1 pixel to the left or right. Or 10 pixels. I don't know. That would be interesting. Twitch fights my fights for me. Yeah, a rage bait mod. Like, someone could vote $10 and Darth Malik spawns at me at level 3. That could be an idea. Twitch plays, though, where, like, they have to type in the chat and WASD or left click or... Honestly, that'd be like a lot of binds. That would be a lot of looking at binds and how binds work in this game. That'd be a separate thing. It would be a lot easier to do the rage bait mod. That could lock the camera to always be behind the character looking forward, maybe. There is also a free cam mod that could change things a bit. Ugh. Wish I could just change target instead of moving the camera. That is a little difficult. Let's do one more. Let's do one more Selvin attempt. It is what it is, though. Unless the poison doesn't work. Yeah, I'm not letting the poison fail me there. Can I beat KOTOR while doing the opposite of what chat wants? That's pretty easy. I do that all the time. You should rage bait people with the Anakin voice.
Stop right there. You're up now.
You should know that you're dog shit at League of Legends. I've seen your rank. You're not even bronze, you're plastic. You're wasting your life playing League. Touch some grass, get some bitches.
Stop right.
Change targets Q and E. Q and E could definitely be a part of movement, but it wouldn't be like the only movement option.
You're up now.
There would be controls that people could shout out if they wanted to use that, for sure. Have you ever looked at the Brotherhood? I have... what did I get stuck on? Dude. No, I gotta beat Selvin. KOTOR, but my choices are decided by democracy. That'd be a really long playthrough. That's kind of what I did for my SWOTOR streams. I don't think it was very engaging. I'd have to find a, like, more gimmicky way to do that. Have you any battle stims or adrenals? I can use battle stims, but I don't have any. I don't think I have any battle stims. I can't use anything that gives me nothing that isn't charisma. So I can't use strength or con or dex adrenals because they don't give me, you know, charisma. I don't think many items in this game do give you charisma. Is she mogging you? I'm being mogged by Selvin. I am, actually. This is tragic. I'm crying. Alright, she won't mog the second poison nade. Yes! I just have to run around a little more and she'll die. Give me a month. Well, shit. Let me know how that goes, KOTOR Wilson. If that works out, I will set some shit up. That would be really freaking cool. KOTOR, but the subtitles are in Japanese and every dialogue sound is Achuta. I got her! She's dead! Yes! Imagine being height mogged by a woman. It happens. There are tall ladies out there. Like Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3. I say. Mentioning a fictional one. Don't worry about it. She's real in my heart. She's real to me! Banger of a line, by the way. My favorite Juilliard actor, Sam Witwer, said it. My favorite Juilliard graduate. I haven't been able to use sneak attack, like, at all. Not yet, anyway. Hopefully when I become a Jedi, I'll be cranking damage. Oh, fuck, I haven't even been using dueling. I wasted that. Whatever, it's fine. I need more HP. 15 HP, baby. Now we're cooking with gas. Lady Dimitrescu has entered the chat. Caitlin Clark. Couldn't even name... No, I don't watch sports, to be honest. I can't name any ball players. That's just because I'm a gamer chud who doesn't watch ball. That's just me, man. Thank God my real height is 6'10". That is true, I can confirm. You are 6'10". Ah. What was that? What was that dodge animation? I'm dead. Fuck. Tack run was easier than this? I feel like it was, yeah. I feel like it was. Can I beat KOTOR as Clav using only Guys, can Charisma run use strength stims to be like clavicular? Is that a new rule? That'd be amazing, actually. I don't get the appeal of Karlach. Lae'zel is your fave. I get her appeal. Same with Shadowheart and Minthara. To each their own, and there are many good choices in BG3. Karlach eats glue, so I guess that means she's awesome. Yeah! Yeah, dude. Yes, it does. Ekaterina Lysina is a Russian model, and she's 6'9". 69. At least she's not 6'7". At least we avoided that one. I don't think it'll be possible without stims. I think this run is possible, I just have to skip most shit. I don't know if I'm going to beat the Sith Governor, actually. I really don't know how I'm going to beat the Sith Governor alone. If I had my friends with me, it's definitely possible, because they're normal. And I'm not normal. But, yeah, Sith Governor... I can't use Demolition because that's not a skill I have. Charisma does not equal Demolitions. And I don't have the Force yet. I could get Mission to lay the bombs, but again, that's not what I really do with my runs. I don't allow people to help me. I have to suffer. I think I may be a little cooked when it comes to Sith Governor. We'll see though. Don't know till you know, you know? Gotta get as far as you can, because if we can at least get past... If we can at least get past Terrace, I think the rest of the run is free, because Charisma is a good force stat. Karlach equal muscle mommy. So true. Are we playing light side or dark side? Light side because we get more charisma for being light side at the end of the game, once we have maximum light side. BG3, but Dusty's up to total tomfoolery weekly. We have to get BG3 with the Gorilla Club with the Discord figured out. For real, for real. BG3, but as a Sith. I'm sure it's been done. Can I beat KOTOR in Baldur's Gate 3? The Discord does not exist yet. However, if you are planning on working on this modification for KOTOR where Twitch and YouTube chat can do things, I can give you my Discord so that we can communicate and talk. And see how that goes. See what happens. Let me look at your YouTube. I know you've got a website. That's cool. Or someone's website. It's a website you have linked. There's something in your description. Look, my Discord. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Contact me at my email, and I'll hook you up. My email is on my YouTube. It is like at my it's on my description. You can view my email address and send me an email that way, and that way I can send you the Discord, my Discord username, and we can talk and shit. Discuss. Do not redeem the Discord, please. BG3. But the Gorilla Club is trying to sabotage you. Lightside Charisma only provides an option. Charisma helps with the opposite aligned force powers. It also affects your DC, and I believe it affects your force point total, so it'll work. It'll be acceptable. Are dark side powers better? I would say light side powers are better in this game, in my opinion. In my opinion. I think Force Wave is a better version of Force Lightning, and all the CC is... Well, Force Horror is technically better because it's better earlier. You only need 2 levels of it to be effective, and you can get it right off the start. You don't even need to wear armor while using it. So it has that going for it. Alright guys, check out this grenade that I definitely don't run into. Check this out. I'm the fucking best. I'm the fucking best. Anyway, check this out. Really cool show. Had to do it. Had to do it to him. Ugh. Ugh. That's one, baby. That's one. We scrape whatever XP we can. But yeah, Sith Governor though, I have negative fortitude, so like, I don't think I have any win con against him at all. Just saw an article that said 10 Star Wars games with more powerful Jedi and Sith than in the movies, and my first thought was all Star Wars games? Low key, though. Kinda true. Kinda true and real. Honestly, I think my win con with the Sith Governor is using the stun grenade and just spamming, hopefully getting like horror on the fired plasma grenades. That like maybe my only chance. We'll see, we'll see. Got him. Old man yawn. Damn. I'm getting unked. What's the oldest Star Wars game you played? Probably this one. I don't know if I've played any games older than this one. 2003. Have you ever heard the tale of Darth Trask the Wise? It's not a tale you would hear very often. It's on Disney Plus. You'd have to pay for it. Ow, poison. I think I've been poisoned. Surely I don't die. Surely I don't die. Isn't Battlefront 1 technically as old as KOTOR? Is it 2003 release? If so, then I guess I've played something similarly old, depending on which one came out first. Please don't die of Ligma, Trask. Please don't die of Ligma. Alright, we lived. We're goated. Did I ever play Pod Racer? I did not. There was a coin-operated game called Star Wars in the early 80s that used a vector display rather than a common raster. That's cool. Maybe I played that arcade machine then. That would technically count. But anyway, it is now 10:30, fellas. I will be doing streaming tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. EST as per usual. I will see you guys then. We'll continue the charisma-only run. We'll see how far we can get. Thank you all for coming by. Thanks for your support today. Rest well, and hope to see ya later, fellas. Bye-bye.